Good morning, dear students. In our previous lecture, we studied that what is continuous charge distribution and what is the force by the various charge distribution. First of all, we discussed about the volumetric charge distribution. Second is surface charge distribution, and third is linear charge distribution. Okay, one more thing, the electric field due to volume charge density. Okay, we calculate the force due to volume charge density, and now the electric field due to volume charge density. The electric field E vector equal to Fv vector upon Q naught. Okay, and also in previous section we also defined the electric field due to point charge. It is defined as the force per unit charge. Okay, so what is Fv? Fv is Q naught upon 4 pi epsilon naught integration of whole volumetric surface rho dV upon r square and r cap. Okay, and this is Q naught, so I write here 1 by Q naught. Q naught cancel out, and the remaining 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught integration of whole volumetric surface rho dV upon r square r cap. This is the equation first. Okay, second, electric field due to surface or aerial charge distribution or charge density. Okay, so I write here Es equal to watt Fs upon Q naught. So what is the value of Fs vector? This is Q naught upon 4 pi epsilon naught integration of whole surface, and what is, I write here in place of rho, this is sigma, and ds upon r square into 1 by Q naught and r cap. Okay, so Q naught cancel out, and what is remaining? This is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught integration of whole spheric surface I ds upon r square and r cap. Okay, this is the formula of electric field due to surface charge density. Okay, and one more thing, the electric field due to linear charge density. So I write here EL, and the value is FL upon Q naught equal to Q naught upon 4 pi epsilon naught integration of whole linear surface lambda dl upon r square r cap and into 1 by Q naught, because Q naught is divided by FL. So Q naught cancel out, and the remaining 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught whole integration of linear surface and lambda dl upon r square to r cap. Okay, so total electric field due to continuous charge distribution. So combine all this electric field. First is volume charge density, surface charge density, and linear charge density. So put the value of EV, ES, and EL. Okay, so I write here the total electric field due to continuous charge distribution E total equal to what EV plus ES plus EL. Okay, and what is the value of EV? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught integration of volumetric surface rho dV upon r square r cap plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught integration of whole aerial surface sigma ds upon r square r cap plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught integration of linear charge distribution lambda dl upon r square r cap. Okay, so I take the common 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. So I write here 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and the remaining is rho dV upon r square r cap plus sigma ds upon r square r cap plus lambda dl upon r square r cap. Okay, this is the total electric field due to continuous charge distribution and various surfaces like volume, aerial and linear. Okay, write down all these things. Our next topic is electric dipole. So what is the definition of electric dipole? Right here, a pair of equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance is called electric dipole. Okay, and what is dipole moment? It measures the strength of electric dipole. It measures the strength, how the electric dipole is strong or weak. It measures the strength. Okay, and what is electric dipole moment? The electric dipole moment of electric dipole is vector whose magnitude is either charge times the separation between two opposite charges, and the direction is minus q charge to plus q charges. Okay, first thing is, what is electric dipole? Electric dipole, from the term the name suggests that dipole means two pole. First is positive and second is negative. Okay, when two small and opposite charges separated by a very small distance, okay, then these charges, this is the pair of charges, is called electric dipole. Suppose first charge is minus q and second is plus q. So, and these two charges are separated by a small distance. So this pair of two opposite and small charges is called electric dipole. Okay, and how to measure the strength of this dipole? The strength of this dipole is measured by dipole moment, and the electric dipole moment is what? It is the electric dipole is vector whose magnitude is either charge times the separation two opposite charges and direction negative to positive. Okay, suppose this is minus q charge and it is separated by another charge, that is plus q charge. These two charges separated by a small distance 2a. Okay, so these two pair of charges, that is minus q and plus q, and the distance between them is 2a. Okay, this is the separation, and the direction of this electric dipole is what? P vector. Electric dipole is represented by, dipole moment is represented by P vector, and it is directed from minus q to plus q. Okay, and the magnitude of P vector is equal to either charge times the separation. So I write here either charge plus or q, so q into 2a. This is the magnitude of electric dipole moment, either charge, either positive or negative, and 2a. This is 2a is the separation. This is charge and this is what? Separation. Okay, so this is the electric dipole moment, and the direction is this axis to this axis, means minus sign, minus q to plus q. Okay, one more thing, electric dipole moment is vector quantity. Why it is vector quantity? Because it says magnitude as well as direction. What is the value of magnitude? That is q into 2a. And what is direction? Direction negative axis to positive axis. Okay, so it is one more thing, dipole moment is vector quantity. Dipole moment is a vector quantity. Okay, so write this. One more thing, what is the SI unit of electric dipole? SI unit of dipole moment is what? Q into 2a. So Q is coulomb and coulomb meter. Okay, this is the SI unit of dipole moment, coulomb meter. Okay, what is ideal dipole or point dipole? Suppose the separation between these two charges is very small, very small or negligible, and the value of charge is very high, so the charge is considered as ideal dipole or point dipole. Okay, now we have some natural dipoles such as H2O, HCl and CH3COH, CO2. This kind of charges has permanent dipole moment. So this is the natural dipole, means the center of plus q charge and minus q charge doesn't coincide each other. Okay, so on the basis of this we can categorize the two types of dipole, that is polar dipole and non-polar dipole. Some molecules has the center of plus q and minus q doesn't coincide each other, and some molecules the center of plus q and minus q coincide each other. So we can categorize this is the polar dipole and another one is non-polar dipole. Okay, so one more thing, electric dipole field. This is very important topic. Okay, on the basis of this topic we can move on the electric field due to dipole at axial point and electric field due to dipole at equatorial position. Okay, so write electric field dipole, or simply dipole field. Okay, right here the field produced due to dipole is called dipole field. Okay, the field produced due to dipole is called dipole field, and we have two specific location where we will find the electric field due to dipole. So first is electric field due to dipole at axial position, and second, electric field due to dipole at equatorial position or end on position. Okay, so first we discuss on electric field due to dipole at axial position. Okay, so first point is electric field due to dipole at axial position. Electric field due to dipole at axial position. Okay, so make a electric dipole. This is minus q and this is plus q charges. Okay, and the separation between these two charges is what? 2a. Okay, suppose this is the midpoint and this is a and this is also a. So I write here the distance separation between these two charges is 2a. Now our interest to find the electric field at point P. If you want to find the electric field at P due to this dipole, or this is minus q charge and this is plus q charge, so our interest is to find the electric field at that point. So electric field due to this charge is, suppose I place a test charge here at P point. So what is electric field at that point due to minus q charge? This is the electric field due to minus q charge. Okay, why I put electric field in this direction? Because this is the attractive nature. This is minus q charge and plus q charge is here, so electric field in this direction. Okay, and what is the electric field due to plus q charge at point P? So this is the electric field due to plus q charge. Okay, so we want to calculate the net electric field at point P. Okay, so before going to start this derivation, you must write some consideration. So write in your spare copy. Suppose minus q to plus q is a electric dipole and 2a is the separation between these two electric dipole. Okay, now we take a point P on the axial position. Why this is axial position? Because on the axis of this dipole, so this point is called axial position. Okay, so at point P we want to find the electric field due to dipole. Okay, and the electric field due to minus q charge at P is E minus q, and the value of what? The value of is minus q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and what? some important thing. Suppose this is the center point and I write the distance from center to the P point is R. Okay, so what is the distance? This is the distance is R plus A. Okay, and what is the distance between these two, this P point and R? So this is R minus A. R minus A. Okay, so minus P upon 4 pi epsilon naught to 1 by R plus A का whole square. Okay, and P cap, and along plus Q to minus Q charge. Okay, this is the electric field, or we can say towards left, simply towards left. Okay, and what is electric field due to plus Q charge? Please write it. So electric field due to plus Q charge 8 point P. So I write here Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 upon R minus A whole square, and P cap, and the direction of electric field due to plus Q charge towards right. Okay, so what is the total electric field? The total electric field due to dipole, total electric field due to dipole at P is what? E net equal to electric field due to minus Q plus electric field due to plus Q charge. Put the value of these two. So minus Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught 1 upon R plus A whole square, and Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R minus A whole square. Okay, so simplify these two things and you will get the answer. Okay, so E net equal to what? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught in bracket Q upon R minus A whole square and Q upon R plus A whole square, and this is the P vector. Okay, solve this. Upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and if you solve this, then you will get 4a r upon what? R square minus a square to the power whole square, and this is P vector. Okay, if you solve this, r square plus a square minus 2ab and r square plus a square plus 2ab, and take the LCM like this, and you will get, if you write 2 upon 4 pi epsilon naught to 4 pi epsilon naught equal to 4 AR upon R square minus A square suppose this is 4 AR and R square minus A square whole power square. So I write here 2PR because P is the 2A cube. Okay, 2A cube. So 2A cube means here Q charge is there. So 2PR upon R square minus A square whole power square P cube. So if R is very greater than A, then 2PR upon 4 pi epsilon naught. If you neglect this A square, so R की power 4 and 2PR cancel 1 R from this. So 4 pi epsilon naught R cube, and this is the okay. The direction of electric field is electric dipole is what? The direction of electric dipole is what? Electric dipole from -2 to +q. Okay. Direction of field is +q to -q. Okay. Write this.